Hello everyone, this is Necrostevo and you're watching my 26th narrated Wi-Fi battle. This is a battle that I had against Ferguson, actually, one of my good friends here. We had this battle in person, so that always adds an an interesting dynamic to the battle. So this actually was just kind of a standard battle. I kind of just grabbed a bunch of random things and brought them to this battle. I had recently gotten some things level 100 and wanted to test them out. That was not the right move. It made things a lot more difficult than it otherwise would have been. I have a really bad start off there bringing out Hydreigon against Excelgor, and I was actually expecting him to expect me to switch and go for a U-turn, but he goes straight for the Bug Buzz. Over-predicting at the beginning of a match is never good, but I did know that Matt is a pretty skilled player, so he might have saw that coming. I would have U-turned. Donphan is a physical wall, so it does not take that Bug Buzz very well. So expecting him to go for the Giga Drain or for another Bug Buzz, I switch into New Protron, which is probably what I should have done in the first place. He takes that pretty well. This one has the Eviolite, so I kind of just wanted to bring him into wall this so that he'd stop with the massive speed ruining my team there. Right there he goes for the U-turn, and that really fakes me out later on in the battle. You'll see a little bit later, but here he just goes into Ferrothorn. I have the hidden power fire, but I actually thought he might be expecting that and go into a water type, so I overpredict again as he brings in Ferrothorn. And I could have left New Protron in, but I was expecting him to start setting up entry hazards or to paralyze me or something, so I go into my Magic Bounce Xatu. And he just goes straight for the Power Whip. So I have made 3 moves this match, and they have done nothing but put me at a massive disadvantage. So here I try to get some momentum back on my side of the field by going for the Reflect, which means I'm going to take those hits better. But he also has the Gyro Ball. Xatu has a pretty decent base speed. This one's almost max speed, and Ferrothorn is very slow. So even with the Reflect up, the Gyro Ball still does a ton. If I had not put the Reflect up, he would have killed me. So here I roost just to make sure he's gonna stay in and go for a move or something like that, because he knew that I had Magic Bounce, so I didn't. He wasn't gonna go for any entry hazards or anything, but I was trying to fish for a switch of some sort. But here I go into New Protron again, and he withdraws his Ferrothorn, which kind of tells me that it has the shed skin that allows it to switch out. And he goes to Hephaestus on that double switch, which sucks because again I'm at a disadvantage, and I just go out into my Golbez, the Hydreigon, and he goes straight for the overheat. That Chandelure is actually scarfed. Didn't know that right here. Had I had known that, I would have gone ahead and went on the offensive some. But with the damage that that first overheat did, I didn't want to really overpredict it all. So I went for the Dark Pulse, even though I was kind of foreseeing the switch into either Ferrothorn. I was actually more expecting the Ferrothorn to come in. It didn't matter here because that thing had a Focus Sash, but I only brought it down to 9 HP anyway. Had I gone for the Flamethrower, that actually would have been a better move. So New Protron comes back in again to take the Bug Buzz or any other type of move he wants to do. Earlier on this matchup, he went for the U-turn. So expecting him to do that again, I just stayed in, and he actually has the Focus Blast, and he hits, which is very unfortunate. For myself, I normally just call that move Focus Miss, because you guys have seen my Ampharos before, how it has just missed Focus Blast for days. So while I don't have very good luck with that move, he hit it spot on right there. So here I bring out Donphan. Didn't really want to play around with this Excelgor anymore. I just go straight for the priority Ice Shard. I don't care how fast he is. He didn't have any priority. So that worked out nicely. I guess maybe he was expecting me to set a Stealth Rock or something. He said he kind of forgot that Donphan carried Ice Shard, but staying in there wasn't too big of a deal, really. But now that he's bringing out his Ferrothorn, I was expecting him to expect me to switch back into Xatu, so I just stay in and set up the Stealth Rocks, and he went for Thief. And that should have been clue number 1, that this was a Zoroark, and I didn't realize it, because I thought that maybe he was going for a Dark move trying to hit Xatu coming in. Here he uses Hidden Power, and that's when I go, wait, that doesn't make sense. Why would it have Hidden Power? Oh, it's a Zoroark. And then my Donphan dies to an Ice Gem boosted Hidden Power Ice. So that is unfortunate. I go out into Golbez. I was not paying attention. Golbez is very easily outsped by most Zoroark. And this is, even though this is a timid Hydreigon, There's no way I was going to outspeed it unless he was running Modish or something like that. So he takes out 2 of my Pokemon there, putting me at a severe disadvantage. And I knew that that was a Zoroark, and I just didn't react to it properly because of what instead of bringing in Golbez, I should have brought in Quetzalon the first time. And then I could have protected to see what he was going to do, get my guts activated from the Toxic Orb, and then gone from there. Now, what I've seen on this team so far, nothing really wants to take a Brave Bird. But now that I know that it is a Zoroark, I don't need to take unnecessary poison damage. I just U-turn right out because I know that's going to cream the Zoroark. That's going to put a good dent into the Ferrothorn if it were to come in. So that was an overall good move right there. And I kill the Zoroark, and I go ahead and pop back in. He does get Swiss advantage off of that, but I didn't really want it running around anymore. And I just go back on him to Xatu to set up any screens if he decides to go into his regular Ferrothorn. He does bring out Chandelure, which was a good move on his part, because here is where I realized that he Scarfed when he outspeeds my Xatu. Xatu would normally very easily outspeed Chandelure, and I was going for the light screen. So had I gotten that light screen up, that would have made things a little easier later on. But now that I know that he is Scarfed, I can go into my Maple to Clefable. Shoutouts to Index for helping me name that one. And I just kind of use this opportunity to set up a Calm Mind. Now, here's where I find out that his Fortress is, his Ferrothorn is max HP, max specially defensive bulky. And that is really unfortunate because even with the Calm Mind, this is a max HP, max defense Clefable. I don't do anything to that thing. And that Power Whip does a huge chunk for me to be max defense. So here I'm out damaging him based on the fact that he had less HP than me when he came in. And fortunately right there he went for the Gyro Ball instead of for the Power Whip. Had he gone for the Power Whip, he may have missed, but he would have been able to kill me a little bit quicker. I get kind of the useless freeze right there. I didn't really want to knock him out on that, and I just went for the Wish next turn, give him a chance to thaw out, because he would have done more damage to me had he not gotten frozen. But he just said go ahead and knock him out, so I kindly oblige him, and I hit him with an Ice Beam one more time. It didn't really end up mattering, because even with the Wish up, getting me almost back to full HP, +1 special defense, +1 special attack, I don't handle this Durant properly. Now, I was expecting for it to just go straight for the attack, and I dodged the first one, which is nice, that hustle ability there, and I went straight for the Thunderbolt. And I really did think that this was going to kill him, but it doesn't, which is super unfortunate. He goes for another one. He hits this time, and I would have been able to kill him, but I get the flinch, which is super unfortunate, because that means he's going to be able to outspeed me and kill me, unless for some reason he missed again. He does have the Life Orb, so that means we're both going to go down. But I had a pretty good chance of coming out of that situation with just my Clefable living that, so that was a little unfortunate. That means that my last Pokemon is my Quetzalon, which is pretty much useless against this Caracosta. Even if I was thinking of actually bringing Staraptor, but I don't think Staraptor would have lived an Ice Beam after getting the defense drop from Close Combat, because Close Combat probably wouldn't kill if he was rocking the Solid Rock ability. It's interesting that he has the Ice Beam there. Caracosta has much better physical attack. But, mixed sets often take people by surprise and work pretty well. Here he's expecting the Facade, and he switches into Hephaestus. I mean, he could have done that at any time, and I outspeeded either way. So, even with the Choice Scarf, because I believe Swallow has a base 125 speed, so I would have outsped it either way. But I just went for the Brave Board. Double Down are the best types of down, so why not end the battle on that? And that'll end the battle in a 1-0 to his favor. Matt, thank you for the match. I did enjoy it. I got to test out a few new things, so that's always fun. But more importantly, if you all enjoyed the battle, be sure to like the battle. And also subscribe. I have a battle coming up on the Pokemon Mosh Pit Beta in a few days. Hopefully today, maybe tomorrow. But keep a lookout for that. So thanks for watching. You all have a great day.